So for this video, we are taking on the Darkened Forest on Master difficulty from Return to Clockwork City. We're essentially playing the same deck that we used to beat Ragged Flagon, except we replaced Treeminder with Shadowfen Priest. Our opponent, the Thornwell Beast, starts with a Gladiator's Arena in play that is really annoying. Does not help us to stabilize, so we need ways to deal with it. The rest of it plays very similar. We're just throwing bodies in front of whatever they play, trying to do our best to survive until we can either deck him, which takes longer. The opponent this time does have a 50-card deck. We still theoretically can deck him because of the presence of Galen in our own deck, but it's also easier to just wait until you have enough to kill them all in one go. They do heal up to 30 every turn. Well, that's a bummer. Hey, there we go. There's an answer. So eventually you'll have to do like 28 to them all in one go. But up until you draw either Priest or Edict of Azura for that, you kind of just stay the course of, you know, they play a guy, you put a guy in front of it. We're actually just going to continue doing that. And then we'll probably Priest this next turn depending on what happens here. Because this will trade. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. That's annoying. So now we don't have to worry about taking shots to the face, and hopefully our opponent will kind of stall themselves out.
I am ready to join the circle. I have the trail.
Run out of resources, and then we can go from there, you know?
Mother of
Take this trade, gain some health, and hopefully give ourselves a 2-for-1 because our opponent, they don't like order very well, the AI. They'll just kind of crash guys into your guards, which is why guards are very, very effective in the PvE encounters. Far more effective than, say, constructed. Could just nuke one, could just play Knight of the Hour. I think we're just gonna go Knight of the Hour for now. I mean, the big thing is we want to prevent them from drawing cards, but Knight of the Hour also gains us some health. If we can get it back up above 28 health, then that's even better for us because they do run Triumphant Jarl in that deck.
I will keep Sota Sil's people alive.
Let's make us a bunch of skeletal dragons and nuke the big guy. So if you can get, you know, it's kind of hard because, you know, they have so many aggressive cards and they do their best to punch you in the face. But if you can get above 28, or at least 228, and kind of hang out there,
The Outlanders.
you can prevent Triumphant Jarl from drawing them a bunch of cards, which is kind of nice.
I'm not here to hurt you, but I will.
For a 1/3, he sounds very terrifying, you know? Let's go ahead and just do this and sweep. All good.
I live to serve. The spirit of Isgramor goes with us.
You left me no choice.
Alright, so far so good.
You must be cleansed. Repel
Go
the
ahead and kind of be
Outlanders.
proactive with the trade and save our edicts and wraths for
We die together.
shenanigans. Evil shenanigans. I believe seems good.
Hiding will not save
And slowly but surely ramp up our board to the point where we can take our whack at him. Oh, bummer. Does this set their health to 30? Or heal back to 30? Kind of unsure how that's going to work. Guess we will find out. Oh, alright. So we will have to punch him at least once. Oh, We lose all of our buffs, but we get to rebuff everything in the grave, so I guess minor miracles. That at least lets it reset. Because again, at some point we hope to gain health.
But I will.
Alright.
By our service, we honor time.
Just kind of thinking how much damage we have to get on the board. So, right now we got 11 on this side. We got 12 more here, plus this is 25, and we have to get to where we can do 28. So,
Awaiting orders.
if we do something like this. This should set us up to go ahead and swing for lethal now. Potentially. I keep thinking about we have to do 28 because I'm so used to the arena being there. So I apologize, gang. That is in fact my mistake. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to get him on the cusp and then do it this next turn. Sorry, gang. I think the first time I played this through, I only had to do 28 because I was still... Well, that's a bummer. I was still dealing with my opponent having the arena, and now we have to do 30, which is a big difference. Alright, we should be pretty close now, math-wise, right? We got 12, 14, 20, yeah. So next turn we should be able to swing for lethal and be fine.
I hear and obey.
Right, put him on the cusp. Hit like a truck. No prophecies. Hit like a truck. No prophecies. And there you go. So again, the big thing is you want to make sure that you've got ways to deal with the arena, and you just kind of throw bodies in front of things because the AI is dumb. You'll get the victory. Thanks for watching. Until next time, may you walk on warm sands.